Okay. Very good, Victor. So, anyways, welcome. Okay, today I will be your teacher, Victor, and for the other students, teacher. And tell me, Victor, how was your day yesterday, Victor? What did you do yesterday?
Well, very busy. At the moment, two resources. One is on vacation. Another one is i- with COVID too. And the work of them, I'm taking at the moment just for me.
Okay, so you are like you are alone at the office. I mean, is that what you meant?
Sorry, what?
I it means that you are alone at the office.
Not alone, but I in charge for the work of two resources.
Okay, for the work of two employees.
Yeah.
Oh, come on, Victor, that's stressing.
Uh, yeah, it's it.
Okay. Victor, I'm telling Victor, do you have any plans for the weekend?
Yeah, well, this weekend I have a appointment for the dentist.
Okay.
My daughter have to, I don't know how to say, las muelas del juicio.
Yes, the judgment,
Yeah,
judgment teeth. There on the chat. Judgment teeth.
okay.
Oh, come on.
So she has an extraction of two judgment teeth.
Okay.
And I guess we will have at home, be at home.
Okay. Oh, that is painful, huh?
Yeah, I have that experience. Yeah, that's it.
Okay. Okay, so you're going to stay at home. And are you going to watch any movie at home?
Yeah, I love watch movies with my family, especially the horror movies.
All right. Horror movies, really?
Yeah, but my younger son uh, don't like it, so sometimes
My younger son doesn't like them.
doesn't like it.
My
Doesn't like
younger
it,
doesn't like them.
and
Horror movies.
sometimes okay, and we have to watch two movies at the same day. First, family movie. After that, horror movie.
Good, Victor. You know, you are the you are the one of the few people I have met who like horror movies. I also like horror movies. For example, my wife, she can't stand, she doesn't tolerate horror movies. In my family, with my brothers and my parents, neither. They don't like horror movies either.
I don't know. When I was 10 years, when I was 10 years, my mom put horror movies all time with my brothers.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so it's something common. I don't know, common.
Okay.
For me.
So, Victor, what is your favorite horror movie?
Favorite. I like the saga of the Saw movies.
All right. Yes.
Yes.
Do you
Good.
like zombie movies?
Zombie. Well, not too much. I can see it, but it's not my favorite. I prefer what I don't know how do you say sangrientas.
Yes. Lottie, because
Bloody, yeah.
Lottie. Yes.
Bloody movies, yeah.
Okay.
It's funny for me.
Very good. Okay. Excellent, Victor. So you like horror movies, okay? And Victor, what other hobbies do you have? Do you have any other hobbies? Number one,
Yeah.
watching movies. What about any other hobbies?
I enjoyed playing guitar.
Okay.
but I like the trova,
Ah, Trov. Trov.
trop, trop,
Ah, Trov music?
trop music. Yeah.
Ah, okay, Victor. Good. Okay. So you play can you play the guitar?
Yeah, but I can't read notes.
Okay.
I play just with replicate the songs, but I can read the notes.
All right. Ah, okay.
Dicen tocar de oído.
Exactly. You play the guitar, okay, by listening, okay, not by reading the musical notes.
Yeah,
Interesting, Victor. Okay, Victor, and tell me, where are you living now?
I'm living in Puebla.
Ah, exactly, Puebla. Puebla is a beautiful city, Victor.
Yes, I was living in Mexico City for I don't know, maybe 10 years.
All right.
But 6 months before of the pandemic, we moved to Puebla
Okay.
because
Ah, so it's exactly 6 months before the pandemic. Okay, so just in time to move.
yes, it's well, because my I don't know my I don't know children's
My children.
uh, uh, start the university, the college,
Okay. Yes.
and my wife and I think that that's was the best moment to move, because if they start the college in Mexico City,
Yes.
maybe will be complicated the
That's exactly right
transition.
because you will have to stay there for a longer time.
Yeah,
Okay. Victor, and what do you prefer, Victor? To live in Mexico City or to live in Puebla?
well,
Puebla, yes.
I prefer Puebla. To live in, I don't know, it's more relaxed, no stressed. Mexico City obviously have the beautiful places and other attractives,
Okay.
but for living, obviously, well, for me, it's better.
Victor, and have you gone sightseeing? Look, I'm going to write the question on the chat. Have you gone sightseeing?
Sightseeing.
Have you gone sightseeing? They're on the chat, okay. Have you gone sightseeing? Sightseeing, for example, for me, okay. I also lived in Mexico City for almost 20 years. But 3 years ago, Victor, my wife and I moved to Hidalgo in a small town called Tizayuca. And obviously, these last 3 years, my wife and I have been sightseeing. It means that my wife and I have been traveling around the state to visit places. For example, we have been to Pachuca, we have been to Real del Monte, we have been to Huasca de Ocampo. That is sightseeing. Sightseeing is to visit the interesting places around your city or in your city.
Yes, we like it, but for the last 2 years, obviously, it's complicated for pandemic. But yes, I had visit some places, not, I don't know, how you say, concurridos.
Not, you can say, for example, I have been to places not very famous, okay?
No, not crowded.
Exactly, or
Crowded.
not very, look, crowded. I'm going
Crowded.
to write on the chat.
I don't know. Here in the state are a lake.
Okay.
Is Alchichica Lake.
Okay.
This is a beautiful place, and is not crowded. So we had visit place like that, like this.
Okay, Victor. No, I never been to that place. I have heard, Victor, very good comments about that place, but I never been there. My wife is from Puebla. She used to live in a city called Teciutlán.
Teciutlán, okay.
And,
It's near of there.
yes, really?
Yeah, I don't
Wow.
know, maybe 30 minutes.
Oh, really? I didn't know that. I She has told me about a place in Tuzlan that is called, I don't remember the name, but this place is famous because it has um, cool water lakes, but or very cold water lakes. But
Okay.
it's not the place that you said, it's another place. This place that I say is famous because people can go there and swim, but the water is really, really freezing.
Okay.
Really, really freezing.
Okay, it's not for me.
Really, Victor? You don't like cold water or freezing water?
No, I I prefer I don't know cálidos
You can say warm
warm
water,
warm water.
or maybe you
Yeah,
can say spring water lakes. Spring water lakes, Victor, is, for example, a kind of a lake or maybe a river, which water is really, really hot, and you can smell the water, Victor. There is a
yeah.
spring water lakes.
I understand the experience. Yeah, Nero. I don't know if you know the city of Izúcar de Matamoros.
No, I never been there, Victor.
It's in the south.
Okay,
It's a hot place,
okay.
and in this place, San Carlos, uh, it's I don't know warm water, aguas termales,
Yes, spring water. Spring water, I was the one.
spring water. Yeah, you can swim in middle night without problem. It's I don't know. It's a perfect place for a romantic moment. I don't
Oh,
know.
come on, Victor. Okay. So, Victor, so you're saying that you like warm water, you don't like cold water.
No, no.
You are like my wife, Victor. My wife she hates cold water, freezing water. But for example, for me, every morning I take a shower, okay? But my shower is cold. I don't like hot water. But I have said to her, okay, why don't we go to this place where there is freezing water lakes? And she has said, Miguel, you are crazy because you will get sick. The water in that place or the lakes in that place, they are really, really cold. And I said, no, but I would like to visit it, okay? But
Okay.
no, because yes, many people don't like cold water.
No, it depends of the place of each one grow,
Exactly.
I guess.
Okay. Good, Victor. Victor, what's your job at Vista? What do you do at Vista?
I am technical lead.
You what?
I am technical lead.
Okay, very good. Okay, that's great.
Uh-huh.
Okay, and how long have you been working for Vista, Victor?
For the last 6 years.
Oh, okay. Great, a long time, huh?
Yeah, this the work more. I don't know how to say it. Is the place where I spend more time work.
Okay, so exactly. It's a place where I have been working the most. The organization, okay. It's the
Where I
place
have worked.
where I have been working the most. Okay. Okay, so before in other jobs you stay like for a short time.
Yeah, other jobs. That's fine, but I guess in Vista, it's really a good place to work.
Okay, excellent. So that is important because that you feel comfortable for the place you're working. That is something important, okay?
Yeah, here in Vista,
I found
I found in middle point of the work life and family life.
good, Victor. And what was your opinion, Victor, of this pandemic, Victor? I have been watching the television and listening to the radio, about alerting people about the new wave, the fifth wave of COVID. And I don't know, I'm really concerned because right now, in my opinion, many people have been like many people have been uncating the measures. I mean, washing hands, okay, and wearing a mouth mask. I think many people have been reducing that use, Victor. What's your opinion,
Well,
Victor, on this pandemic?
I guess a few people have wrong information of the situation and don't understand the uh, consequences of don't take their cares.
Exactly.
But there is another group of people that inside of the refuse these I don't know indications
Yes.
and attack inside the people of it's again of the vaccine.
Yes.
My
Exactly.
father is one of them.
So,
And
so is my father.
yeah,
So is my
uh,
father.
today I have the plan of the take my younger son for the vaccine.
Okay.
And my father called me last night to tell me, please don't do it. Check this information, um, and uh, and I guess the pandemic have reached this level for a person like that, like them.
Maybe Victor, yes. Well, Victor, yes, I agree with you, Victor. My dad is 82 years old. And I have told him, you should get the vaccines, father. You should get the vaccinations. And he has told me, no, Miguel, I don't believe in that. I think it's just everything is fake. He says everything is fake. And I haven't been able to convince him to go and take the vaccine. So I have told him, my father lives in Veracruz, but I have told
Okay.
him, Father, I would like to visit you, but I am afraid that maybe, for example, I got 3 vaccines, okay, from AstraZeneca. If I were asked to take a fourth vaccine, I would take the fourth vaccine. Okay? But I have said to my father, Father, I am afraid because maybe if I go and visit you in your house, what if I give you the infection? Maybe I have the infection, I don't know.
Yeah.
But I don't feel any symptoms. But doctors have said that some people don't get any symptoms and they are sick and they are able to transmit the infection. So I said, Father, what if that is my case? Okay. And what if I get infection for you? And Miguel, don't worry, you can come whenever you want. Nothing is going to happen. Okay. I don't believe in that. That is fake information from government. And I don't know, Victor. Okay, so that's, but yes, I agree with you. Okay. I think that some people don't believe, okay, in the pandemic. And number two, I think in general, for example, here in Hidalgo, Victor, many
Mhm.
people don't wear mouth mask anymore.
Yeah, I understand. Here in Puebla is the same behavior.
Okay, very good. So I think it's joining. Let's see if we can join this meeting.
Yeah, there is Isaac.
Hello, Isaac. Good morning, Isaac. How are you today, Isaac?
Hi, Miguel.
Good, Isaac. Welcome to the classes. Okay. So today, Isaac, Rafa he had to go to the doctor. Okay, he had to take his wife to the doctor because they are suspicious that his wife got COVID. Okay, so they are going to the hospital to have some analysis, some tests in order to be sure or uncertain about that. Okay, but anyway, Victor, today we're going to be this. So Isaac, tell me, Isaac, how was your day yesterday, Isaac?
Sorry, Miguel, I have problem with my internet. Could you repeat your question?
Yes, sir. How was your day yesterday?
I worked all the day.
All day?
Yes.
From what time to what time?
8 o'clock at 9 o'clock.
My goodness, Isaac. It was more than 12 hours, Isaac.
Yes, Miguel, because I have a new project.
Okay. And Isaac, what is your job at Vista? What do you do at Vista?
Okay, I am as accountant.
Ah, okay. That's why, Isaac. Okay. Isaac, where are you living, Isaac?
Mexico City.
Ah, okay.
Mhm.
Isaac, I have seen some news that heavy rain has been pouring down in Mexico City. Is it true?
Mhm. Yes,
Okay. Or, for example, did it rain yesterday?
the range, and yes,
Okay. You know, it's like I used to live in Mexico City. I lived in Mexico City for almost, I don't know, for almost 20 years. But 2 years
20 years.
ago, my wife and I moved to Hidalgo, and
Mhm.
we live in a small town called Tizayuca.
Mhm. Okay.
And here in Hidalgo, rains are also really heavy, as in Mexico City.
Yes, because Mexico City is a big town, and I think it's complicated because maybe you have a, a, a stress leave. Is correct?
Yes, exactly.
Mhm. Mhm.
Okay. Yes. Very good. Okay, my friend. So let me share my screen, okay? And let's practice today questions. Okay, let's practice how to ask questions. Okay. For example, I'm going to do the first one. Here, what are the questions? He said it was built in 1927. Okay, that is the answer. So the question is, for example, when was this house built? Okay. When was this house? Let me move it here. For example, when was this house built? Okay. And it says it was built in 1927. Okay. What about the picture? It says the answer is Leonardo da Vinci painted it. Leonardo da Vinci painted it. What do you think, Victor, is the question?
Sorry, was mute.
Yes.
Who paint this art? Maybe.
We would say who painted this, maybe this picture, okay? Who painted this picture? Okay. And you can say Leonardo da Vinci painted it. Okay.
Sorry, I have a question.
Yes.
I have heard someone call the pictures like art.
Art also too. Yes. Exactly. But there's another possibility. Who painted this picture, or who painted this art? Okay. Exactly. Yes. That is also correct.
Okay.
Good. Excellent. What about Isaac? Look, the tour lasts 2 hours. The tour lasts.
I think is how long does the tour last?
Excellent. How long does the tour last? Very good. How long does the tour last? And you say, good. The tour lasts 2 hours. Very good. Victor, I'm sorry, but pets aren't allowed at the hotel. I'm sorry.
So yeah. This hotel is pet friendly.
Very good. Or we can say, is this hotel pet friendly? Saying, is this hotel pet friendly? Very good. Yes. Very good. Is the hotel pet friendly? Very good. Okay. What about Isaac? The children tickets cost $14.
How much do children's tickets cost?
Very good. How much do children ticket cost? Okay. How much do children ticket cost? Very good. Okay. How about Victor? That building is the old courthouse. That building is the old courthouse.
Maybe what is that building?
Exactly. What is a building? Okay. What is a building? Very good. Okay. What about Isaac? No, we have these brochures in English only.
Are the brochures in another language?
Very good. Are the brochures in another language? Very good. Are the brochures in another language? Exactly. What about Victor? The tour departs from the corner of Washington Street and 6th Avenue.
Where departs the tour?
Almost. Where does the tour depart? Where does the tour depart? ¿De dónde sale el tour? ¿De parte? Very good, okay. Isaac, yes, you can. The men's bathroom is at the back of this building.
Okay. Do you know where the men's room is?
Very good. Do you know where the men's room is? Exactly. Good. Excellent. Good. You know where the men's room is? Very good. Victor, sure. You can take as many pictures as you want.
May I take a picture?
Very good. May I take pictures? Exactly. May I take pictures? Very good, friends. So for you questions is super easy. Okay. Okay. So let's continue. Let's review another topic that you were checking with Rafa. Okay. This topic is part of modal verbs. Okay. This modal verb, I'm sure you remember it, is called. Let me see if I can get it. There it is. Okay, this modal verb is called should. Okay. For example, what about Isaac? When do we use should, Isaac? What is used should for?
Should, I think is like a recommendation. You use when you say a recommendation, or I don't remember this word in English, but it's in Spanish consejo.
Very good. To give advice.
Advice, exactly.
Very good. Exactly. That is the use. Okay. The use of should, okay, is to provide recommendations and to give advice. Can you tell me one example, Victor, please, using should?
I don't know. You should take this class.
Very good. Okay, look at this. Okay. You should take. Okay. You should take this class. Okay. Exactly. Remember, should is a modal verb. Okay? In Spanish, it's super easy. Deberías. Okay. Tú deberías. Okay. The conjugation The conjugation is super easy for all personal pronouns, okay? For example, you can say I, okay, you, he, she, it, we, and they. Okay? With all of them, you need should, okay? And also you will need a verb in simple form, okay? Verb in simple form. For example, what if I say to Isaac, Isaac, I have a terrible headache, Isaac. I have a terrible headache. Well, what would you say to me? I have a terrible headache, Isaaak.
And terrible heavy refer feel is tired.
Feel bad. I feel bad, Isaac. My head hurts. I can't sleep.
Oh, okay,
Isaac.
okay. Mm-hmm. You should sleep.
Very good. Use your sleep. Okay. Okay. But now for Victor. Victor, I am tired, Victor. I am tired, and I feel depressed, Victor.
Depressed.
I am tired and I feel depressed, Victor. What is your recommendation from you to me? Okay.
Well, I have a few of them. First, you should take a break.
Very good. Okay. You should take a break. Okay. Exactly. Okay. Remember, for example, speaking about, for example, he, she, or it also takes should. Okay. Should is for all the personal pronouns, and then you need a verb in simple form. Okay. There is another word similar to should. Okay. This word is called, look at this, ought to. Ought to, okay, is the same as should, but there is a difference. Okay, should is like for conversation, for speaking, okay, but if you want to sound really formal in the language, you need to use ought to. Ought to is also for conversation, for speaking, also for writing, but the level of the degree of English is more formal. The use is exactly the same. Okay, you can use should, sorry, ought to, okay, to speak about advice, recommendations, or suggestions. Okay, that is, if you see the use is similar to should. Okay, how does it work? It works the same for all personal pronouns: I, you, he, she, it, we, and they. And then you need ought to. Ought to. Okay. And then you need, super easy, a verb. Look at this, verb in simple form. For example, you can say, for example, you can say, I ought to go to the dentist. Okay. I have a cavity. I ought to go to the dentist. Okay, I have a cavity. Also, my friends, also you can say, for example, with no problems, but you have to be conscious that you are changing the level of English, okay, from more formal to less formal. Okay, less formal, you can also say, I should go. Okay, I should go to the dentist. Okay, I have a cavity. Okay. I have a question for Isaac. Isaac, how do you say, Isaac, cavity in Spanish, Isaac? What is a cavity in Spanish?
Cavity.
Parece que dijera cavidad, ¿cierto?
Cavidad.
Pues, okay. Ok, cavity. Cavity en Spanish es muela picada, diente picado. Aplica para ambos, ¿ok? Muela picada, diente picado. Okay. Okay. Look here. Okay. After should, okay, you only need a verb in simple form. But without to, you need preposition to, okay, and the verb in simple form. Okay. For example, we you can say we ought to eat, for example, healthier food. We ought to eat healthier food. It means also we should eat healthier food. Okay. In meaning, it's exactly the same. Okay. You are just changing the level of English. Okay. Let's say like informal English to formal English. Okay. What about for Victor? Victor, what if I say, Victor, they should drink less soda. They should drink less soda. How do you change that one, Victor, to the negative? What is the negative form of they should drink less soda?
They shouldn't.
Exactly.
They
shouldn't drink
less.
less soda. Okay. Very good. Okay. Exactly. That is the negative. Okay. What about for Isaac? Isaac, what if I say he should do more exercise? He should do more exercise, Isaac. What is, Isaac, the question? Isaac? How do you change this, Isaac, to a question?
Okay. Should he do more exercise?
Very good. Should he do more exercise? Okay. And what is, Victor, the short answer? How do you say? Sí, él debería.
Yes, he should do.
Okay, look, you can say yes, he should. Okay. Remember, short answer. Okay. Yes, he should.
Should use that. Okay.
Okay. What is the short? Okay. Yes, he should, or maybe no, he shouldn't. Okay. Obviously, Victoria and Isaac, if after saying yes, he should, or no, he shouldn't, if you want to add more information, that is perfect. Okay. Okay. Look at this one. Okay. Look at this. We ought to stay at home. Okay? We ought to stay at home. Nosotros deberíamos de quedarnos en casa. Okay? What about Isaac? What do you think, Isaac, is the negative, Isaac? How do you change this one? We ought to stay at home, Isaac. How do you change to the negative?
Yes. I think is we ought not to stay at home.
Exactly. We ought not to stay at home. Exactly. So you only need, after out, you need to add not, okay? Okay, or maybe the contraction, okay? I want to, look at this, listen, I want to, we want to stay at home. That is with the contraction. Exactly, we want to stay at home, okay? Okay, and the session is going to finish. Let's reconnect, okay? I will close the session and then we reconnect with the same link, okay?
Okay.
Okay, teacher.
Very good. Okay. Very good. So let me share my screen and let's continue, okay? Okay, so we were watching the negative for out, okay? And the same happens with the other pronouns. For example, he ought to He ought to run faster, okay? He ought to run faster. Obviously, the negative is he ought not to run faster, okay? He ought not to run faster. What about for Victor? Victor, what if I say she ought to cook better? Okay, she ought to cook better. Ella debería cocinar mejor. She ought to cook better. What do you think, Victor, is the question? How do you change this one to a question, Victor?
Ought she to cook better?
Exactly. Ought she? Exactly. Ought she to cook better? Ought she? Ought she? Ought she to cook better? Very good. Okay. And what is the answer, Isaac? How do you say? Sí, ella debería.
Yes, no, yes, she ought to.
Very good. Yes, she ought to. Okay. Or the negative, no, she ought to. Okay. Yes, she ought to. No, she ought to. Okay. Very good. So now, my friends, now you have two different ways to give advice. Okay. One, which is very common, should. Okay. And another one that is more formal English, which is ought to. Okay. When are you going to use should or ought to? If you ask me, Miguel, when can I use should or when can I use ought to? Well, it all depends on the situation, okay? You just need to remember that should is more informal, okay? For more informal occasions. Ought to is more formal, okay? That is for people you don't know, for formal emails, okay? For formal presentations, okay? So it all depends on the context you want to say. Okay, should or ought. Okay. I have a question for Victor. Victor, what if I say this, Victor? It is okay. My parents, Victor. My parents gave me many advices when I was young. What if I say that, Victor? My parents gave me many advices when I was young. Victor, is that correct or incorrect? What do you think, Victor?
Maybe I guess it's better to say when I was young, my parents give me many advices.
When I was young, my parents gave me many advices. Like that.
I guess, yeah.
When I was young, my parents gave me many advices. Okay. What do you think, Isaac? My sentence, Isaac, was my parents gave me many advices when I was young. Victor's sentence is when I was young, my parents gave me many advices. What's your opinion, Isaac? Are they correct? Are they incorrect? Or maybe I am wrong and Victor is correct. I don't know. What do you think?
When I was young, my parents gave me main advices. I think two sentences are correct.
Okay. Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Listen, my friends. The problem, there is one problem, okay? The problem is this word, okay? Well, the problem is advice, okay? Why? That is an influence from Spanish, okay? In Spanish, yes, we say, mi padre me dio muchos consejos cuando era joven. O cuando era joven, mis padres me dio muchos consejos. However, in English, the word advice is uncountable. The word alone, advice, it means consejos. We never pluralize advice. It's ungrammatically it's incorrect to say advices. Okay.
Okay.
So if you say, for example, la palabra advice ahorita ya es consejos. How do we change that plural word? Okay, well, this word belongs to a major category of words called massive words. Okay, massive words. Another example is, for example,
People?
people. Exactly. People. Okay. Another example is, for example, grass. Remember, grass, pasto. Okay. And there are many examples of massive words. Okay, we're going to study this maybe in book 3. Okay, but here let's remember how do we change advice, that is consejos. How would you say, let's say, Isaac, un consejo?
Advice?
Let me,
An advice.
okay. An advice. Okay. What do you think, Victor? Is that correct or incorrect? What do you think? If, remember, advice is uncountable. Remember, advice is uncountable. It's incontable. Why? Why uncountable? Because the word alone, advice, alone, it means consejos. However, there is one way to change uncountable words into countable words. How do you say, Victor, un consejo?
I'm not sure because maybe an advice is correct, or maybe use another word similar to advice, like a tip.
Okay, a tip, okay. That is a synonym, okay?
Yeah.
Advice and tip. However, tip, look at this. Important to remember, okay? The word tip, this is countable. Okay? This is countable. So, for example, perfectly correct to say many tips. You can say, Victor gave me many tips, okay, for the job. You can say, Victor gave me many tips for the job, okay? That is correct, okay? Why? Because it's countable. However, advice, okay? There are many ways to change uncountable words into countable words, okay? Here, you need to use a partitive. For example, from advice, you can say, look at this, a piece of advice. All together, my friends, a piece of advice, all of this is un consejo. Parece que dijera, chicos, un pedazo de consejo, but not. In English, all of that, a piece of advice, is un consejo. Okay. How do you say dos consejos? You say two pieces of advice. Okay, two pieces of advice. That is dos consejos. Okay. However, the more common is to use advice in plural. For example, you can say, how much advice did you get from Isaac? How much advice did you get from Isaac? Okay. ¿Cuánto consejo obtuviste de Isaac? You can say, oh, Isaac gave me. Bien, ¿cómo sería la respuesta? You can say, Isaac, look at this, Isaac gave me much advice. Bien, Isaac gave me much advice. And Isaac me dio muchos consejos. Look at this with tip, okay? For example, I'm going to write the question with tip. For example, you can say, how many tips did you get from Victor? How many tips did you get from Victor? You can say, I got many tips from Victor. Chicos, vean la diferencia. Cuando es incontable, las palabras que son incontables, usamos how much. ¿Okay? Cuando es contable, usamos how many? Y la respuesta, okay, Isaac gave me much advice. Isaac me dio muchos consejos, okay. Y cuando es contable, I got many tips from Victor. Tuve muchos tips, muchas sugerencias, muchas recomendaciones de Victor. Okay.
I have a question for
Yes.
this
Yes, yes, please.
mention. How much? How much is we have to use how much for uncountable words?
That is correct, okay. How much for uncountable nouns or countable words, okay?
Okay.
And
But when we use how much to question about the price of something,
okay.
we are talking about of countable for money, or the money is of uncountable word.
Good question, good question. Okay, money in general, the word money in general is uncountable. Okay. For example, a typical question, I'm sorry. A typical question can be, for example, how much money do you have? Okay. How much money do you have? But if we speak specifically for Mexican peso or for dollars, you
How
can
many
say,
dollars?
for example, how many pesos do you have? Why? Because you are mentioning the currency. You are mentioning the currency. Yeah, the currency es la moneda de curso, ¿no? Or in Mexico is peso, okay? But if you say, for example, how many dollars does she have? Okay, how many dollars does she have?
Okay.
So, chicos, remember, la palabra money, solita money, es incontable. Vean, paradójicamente es incontable en inglés. Pero si hablamos ya tal cual de la moneda de cambio, ahí sí ya es contable. How many pesos, how many dollars, how many yens, okay, how many euros, okay. But in general is money is uncountable. The theory says, in English, the theory says that when you speak about money, you refer to the money in all the planet. They say that money in all the planet is uncountable. Okay? That's why they chose that money was uncountable. When you speak about the currency, is how many pesos, how many dollars, how many yens, okay? Very good. Okay, any questions about how much, how many, about advice, about how to, should? Something not clear?
Yeah.
No? Very good. Okay, Victor. Okay, Isaac. So thank you for being today. Okay, homework. Please finish your pending activities on Recreo. Okay, answer all your pending activities in Recreo, okay?
Yes.
Yes. Okay,
Yes,
okay.
I will.
Okay, Isaac. Thank you, Victor. Thank you, Isaac, for being here today. Okay, and see you next week. Okay, have a great weekend. Please take care, my friends. Take care. Okay, wear your mud mask. Okay, and please have a good time with your families. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you, Miguel.
Thank you, my friends. Thank you very much. Thank you, boys. Thank you.
Bye.